Hello today, guys. Peepaw and Cookie and Callie and I are here visiting the sugar mill ruins, the gardens that are here in Volusia County. It's in Daytona Beach. But not only are there sugar mill ruins here, there's another ruins of a failed amusement park, and we're gonna go see what those are. Come on, let's go see. So we're on the site of the Dunlawton sugar mill ruins, and it is open every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You do have to be aware that there are no food, bicycles, or pets allowed in this park. And this is maintained by the Botanical Gardens of Volusia County. Look, one of my favorite things, they have a little free library here. This gardener's library, I guess, is closed right now for COVID. They do have restrooms on site. As you can see, this is a very well maintained and beautiful botanical garden. Right now all the azaleas are in bloom here, so it's just beautiful. And this is part of the sugarcane machinery from the mill. These were animal-powered rollers that they used to crush the cane. And the Indians destroyed this in the Seminole Wars. They never rebuilt it. So this is that site. So the other ruins that I was talking about before was from a failed amusement park that was called Bongoland. And this was back in the 1940s. This was a theme park developed by Dr. Perry Sperber. This is one of the dinosaur statues that he had as part of the theme park. So one of the cool things about coming here to the sugar mill ruins is that you can still see remains of all of the dinosaurs that were built for Bongoland. Right here is some information about Bongoland and all of the actual attempts that there were to operate the plantation as a tourist attraction. There was a little miniature train here. There were the dinosaur statues. There was also a large baboon housed in here as well, which was actually who Bongoland was named for. They just couldn't have enough public interest to sustain it. Today, those statues are incorporated into the Botanical Gardens. Look at the Stegosaurus. So the local sculptor that Dr. Sperber hired was Manny Lawrence back in the 50s. Okay, we have found another dinosaur. This is the Triceratops. I found a fairy garden. This is just, it's like a fairy high-rise. It's called the Gnome Home. Isn't that cool? And they have root monsters. Not supposed to feed them. That is a massive live oak. And here is more of Bongoland. This is the giant ground sloth statue. And it's located up here close by the sugar mill ruins. If I just turn around, you will see that I'm right by that huge live oak. Oh, and here's something cool that you rarely see anymore. Look, right up there. There are wild orchids in bloom on that live oak tree. Those are rare now because so much of the natural habitat has been developed. So on this site, when Dr. Sperber, who was Daytona's first dermatologist, by the way, started up this venture, it housed a recreated Seminole Indian village with the sugar mill ruins and other live animals like the baboon. And it failed though and closed in 1952, just 5 years after it opened, due to a lack of attendance. Here's those orchids in bloom from a different angle. So to the right of the entrance is where the actual sugar mill ruins are. And without knowing, but I would have to say that this part right here is probably proofing rooms where they would condense the sugar. So here is some information about the ruins here, how they were built, Dunlawton's actual building and the site and what it looked like. And you can pause it now for more details around that. So where I'm standing at now is just outside of the sugar mill, the main body of the mill. And it talks here about how the cane crushers and the boilers worked, and then the clarifying room where they would continue to condense sugar down, and then the work area passageway, and actually that area that was over to the side is called the purgery, where that was where the crystallized sugar was packed in barrels, and it would catch drippings of the molasses outside of coming out of the barrels. Right in here is where you see where the boiler would be that would run the cane crushers. The cane crushers are over here. Then the juice was extracted, and these are the pots that they would distill that in. So this gives you some detail about the Spanish mills and Bongoland, and you can pause this now if you want more details around that. Just know that after the 1850s, with the Seminole Wars and the destruction of this mill, they didn't rebuild, and then it just was vacant until Bongoland was attempted, and then that became a botanical park after that. Well, I'm coming to the end of the trail here, and my overall thoughts are it's a nice garden area. I was not well informed about no pets, so unfortunately Peepaw had to sit in the car minding Cookie and Callie. And also, you cannot picnic. However, it does keep it nice. And here are some details around that, as well as here's the map that shows you the remnants of Bongoland that are there. It's worth a stop. It's a unique piece of history.
Hello friends, and thanks for giving us your time. And if you can, take time to drop us a comment because we love getting those. But the most important thing is to keep exploring. Life matters. We hope we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.